Hey fellow comrades, how you guys been doing? It's your boys in here. Welcome back to our newest Pokemon XY Wi-Fi battle. Today, ladies and gentlemen, with me I have a mixture match against the following player. And before I start diving into this battle, I just want to say thank you to Skyrander for providing me the Miltank with Stealth Rocks as well as the Rapid Spin Hitmonchan. Those two will cover each other well, support wise, definitely help each other and the teammates and the likes. And I want to also give a shout out to my recent SOS I did featuring Anima. I personally believe she should be up there with the PewDiePie and the rest. Go check it out. People say I have taste, but you guys can be the judge of that. Then again, all people's taste differ. So basically, go check her out. Share her channel. That's what SOS is for. Yeah, with that being said, let's go right directly into this battle. Ladies and gentlemen, the lead with Dugtrio, I guess expect me to lead with Charizard. Those tend to run Stone Edge as well, so it's great. U-turn is gonna give me the scouting purposes as well as force this Pokemon out. So I switch out to Charizard, of course. Gonna decide to take this turn and turn into a much stronger Charizard version 2. So that's great. I'm also gonna call down the sun to help me out. Tentacruel was to be expected, but I still didn't want to make too many risky turns. I know that Flamethrower is not going to do much. I do not run Fire Blast, but that's pretty much because Fire Blast accuracy tends to be not too friendly with me. So yeah, until I BFF that one, I'm just not going to use it. Anyway, speaking of fire, ladies and gentlemen, it burns me as I try to attack Japan. As you can see, this Tentacruel looking thingy is attacking, and I wanted to Earthquake it. So now, being that I am of course burned, I cannot do much, so have to rely on my special attack. Basically Earthquake, the reason I have it is for Heatran, but I still have to face it. For some reason people don't use Heatran nowadays as much as they used to. Back in the Black and White I tend to be like spam with Heatran, and that typing of his is a nightmare. Speaking of nightmares, Forretress is gonna come in. I'm gonna go for the Solar Beam. I don't really do that much, but that's pretty much because 4-time resistance. Life Orb is doing like basically the same. Maybe did a little bit more towards it, but it's fine. I expect him to maybe put up the rocks. It's fine. I still have Hitmonchan to get rid of them, but he actually goes for the spikes as I switch out to Miltank. For some reason I had this this idea in my head that he does not run the Rapid Spin. His Tentacruel could be running Rapid Spin, and how well it took the Air Slash plus no lefties kinda does tell you it's probably a Salt Vest Tentacruel, of course. So he switches out to Gogoat. Definitely not a Pokemon I've been facing one-on-one. This is actually my first time facing it. While it may sound very sad considering this is a new Kalos Pokemon, in all my matches up until this point, which is like 270, this is, I believe, my first time facing it. Now I've seen people going against it, and from the likes of checking out its movesets, I can actually see the bulk up set being a thing, as well as a substitute set, sub bulk up. So I was a little bit scared of sub bulk up, but I know I can handle it as long as I can break it up and then appropriately switch out to Charizard and so forth. No Stealth Rocks have been put into place. But here, ladies and gentlemen, I expect him to predict the Steel type coming in, to get some more burn going on involved. But he stays in, and I managed to crit him. Definitely mattered looking at its marvelous HP as well as some really decent bulk. He was probably running max special defense also on top of it all. It all come down to a double down, so it's all fine. In general, Dragon vs Dragon, he took me by surprise. As you guys can see, creativity can take a long way. From the simple one swap in a moveset to an item hold, as I was expecting to be specs. As you can see, this was definitely not the case, as he was Scarf. Definitely took me by surprise. Latios is very fast, so I really was not expecting that in a million years. As I switch in, and I'm gonna show you what true fast is. I'm gonna pursuit him in his worst nightmares, get some damage in there. This is great damage because basically now I'm in a range where Bull Punch will take him out, especially with Stealth Rock supports afterwards. So I have to preserve my Hitmonchan. I know what I need to have a chance at this match. So basically I'm looking at my team right now thinking, well, Charizard is great, but I feel like I can definitely work around it without it. So I feel like I'm just gonna go for Air Slash. I managed to take him out, so that's pretty great. I guess he was running more of a defensive spread and not really a special defensive, seeing that he already has a Tentacruel helping him out on the special side. And I also, maybe he was expecting, he doesn't want to take too many Air Slashes on the switch, plus there is a flinch chance. So basically I go for Air Slash right now to try to flinch him. He does go for the Scald. He's a Salt Vessel. He's probably running some special attack investment, but because of the drought, you know, lowering down the power of water in this case, I'm definitely gonna take that. I just wanted to kind of, you know, swap out the moves, making my plays a little bit more unpredictable, to not allow him to freely switch out without much worries to Houndoom or something like that. So I'm just gonna go for the Solar Beam again, plus a 5% chance with the Air Slash miss could also come crumbling down on me, so I didn't want to make such a risk. Scratching this was very important because it kind of walls my Hitmonchan. I have Rapid Spin, Bullet Punch, Drain Punch, and I believe one more move is Rapid Spin, Bullet Punch, Drain Punch, and what is my last move? Well, we're gonna remember as we go right into it. But basically, I switch out, you know, directly into my defensive wall. He actually does surprise me by going for the Sucker Punch. I was not expecting this. The reason I'm saying this is because Dugtrio tends to outspeed Charizard, and if he does, if I decide to have it as a death fodder for later on, trying to preserve it, then Sucker Punch is not gonna work. So I was definitely surprised by such action. Either way, Miltank is gonna work. I'm gonna try to grab this. The animation I absolutely love. Houndoom, I guess he was kind of forced to. Basically, he doesn't have too many things. He could switch out to Latios, but at the amount of HP he's at, I'm gonna take him out. So Houndoom, I guess, was his best bet in this case. Gonna go for Overheat. But again, the Scimitars, it's an incredible animation. You just grab the enemy, you know, just jump towards outer space and just threw him back, you know, where he belongs, just absolutely shattering every bone in his body. Miltank definitely taking names and taking games. Basically, I'm just gonna go for it again. With the Stealth Rock support in this case, I feel like speakers are not gonna appreciate taking two of them. At least I know my speakers would not survive something like that. Not even one. I mean, that's some nice product you got there, ladies and gentlemen. I want to know where I can buy this. The speakers are great. Anyways, I'm just gonna go for the one more again with the Stealth Rock support. Managed to take him out. Even with the resistance there, you can see that little damage is so important. And this is why lefties are so important. You know, that little recovery can make it for a difference. Coming down from a 1-hit KO to a 2-hit KO in most situations, it's incredible. Anyways, Latios coming in and is gonna start drowning me in water. So unfortunately, I couldn't really switch out because I was fearing. Well, basically, there is no reason to switch out. I didn't want to extend this match to where it was not really necessary. I just want Miltank to do damage to where I know I can guarantee myself the win. So basically, Hitmonchan is gonna come in. I could switch out to Drought, switch out back to Hitmonchan, take the Surf way better. But again, what's the point, really? So Houndoom is gonna come in. Stealth Rock are gonna do damage, and that's gonna be the game for today. Hope you guys have enjoyed it. I know this match was not on the scale of my others. Basically, my others tend to be more close, but I still enjoyed this match very much, and I hope you guys have still enjoyed it. Definitely gonna be looking for matches on Twitter, so go follow me on Twitter. Also, again, as I said before, stated at the beginning of this video, go check out Anima, go check out the SOS I made just by clicking up here. If you have your annotations on, or click down in the description, I'll probably got a link in the description as well as her channel. So go check her out, go follow her on her Twitter as well. And yes, that's gonna be it from me today. So be sure to give a like if you enjoyed it. Thank you very much, guys, for continued support, and until next time, take care. Peace.